In this video, we are going to learn about how to design a web page with hyperlinks. Hyperlinks are present in a web page for navigation purpose. So if I want to navigate from one page to another page, then I have to use hyperlinks. So let us check with the help of example how to create hyperlinks. So you can see this is a notepad and in which I have written first a comment. So less than, exclamation mark, minus minus sign, then the comment that you want to write, and then ending with minus minus and greater than sign. This is how you can write a comment just to give the idea what that particular page is about. Okay, it's not compulsory, depends upon you whether you want to write a comment or not. It is completely optional. Then you will start with a HTML tag, and as I already specified, HTML page consisting of two sections, head section which is optional where we can include a title of a page. So we're using a title tag. So I have included a title as hyperlink example. You can see in the title hyperlink example browser title. So that is the thing but possible using a title tag. Then I have started with the body tag where I will be including the content that I want to see in the output of my web page. So under the body tag, first I have just included a h1 tag. H1 is a heading tag which is to give heading in your HTML page. There are 6 heading tags from h1 to h6. Now again I have included a comment because I want to create 3 type of links in my web page. So just to get an idea about what type of links I have included a comment over here. So first type of link which I have included is an external link. Next I have included an internal link. Next I have included a link as an anchor link within the same page. So that's the reason I have included a comment so that I will be having idea how many types of links are present and where I have included a code for it. Again, comments are optional. You can write it using less than, exclamation mark, minus minus sign. The content closing with minus minus and greater than sign. Over here you can see I have just created one paragraph tag. Paragraph tag, visit the search engine, and whenever we want to create a hyperlink, we have to use a tag as a, or you can say anchor tag, using which you can create a hyperlink. So anchor tag, href is an important attribute with the help of which you can specify the URL of a web page that you want to open if that particular link is clicked. So over here, I want to create an external link. External link means from my web page, it will navigate me to other website. So that is an external link. So over here, you can see the href value I have given as a URL of google.com. So that is an external page I want to open from my website. Target is the next attribute of an anchor tag, with the help of which you can specify where you want to open the output. Whether you want to open the output under the same window or whether you want to open the output under the blank window. So I have specified the target as blank. That means it will open the google.com in new blank window. Then I have given the title. Title is equal to go to Google. That means whenever I'm moving the cursor on that particular anchor tag, I will get a tooltip as go to Google. So let us check the first link which we have created using a anchor tag. Anchor tag is also a container tag. So this is a starting anchor tag. Then the content I have given as Google. So Google will be having a hyperlink and then closing a anchor tag. So all of you can see this page I have saved using file, save as. The name I have given as 1.htm. Save it, all files, and then save it. If it is already existing, you can replace. If you want to give any other name, you can give any other name. So just go to your download section and then this is the page 1.htm. It will open using a notepad. I can say right click, open with browser. So this is how you can open with browser. So let us check the output. So you can see comment is not get affected in the output. You cannot see output as design a web page with hyperlink because that we have written under comment. You all can see the title as hyperlink example in the browser title. Then you can see a heading tag, hyperlink example in HTML. Then you all can see again the comment we cannot see in the output, that is for our own purpose. Then in a paragraph tag, I have written visit the search engine, and you all can see Google is acting as now as a hyperlink. You can see go to Google. Whenever I'm moving the cursor on it, you can see go to Google. That is the effect of the title attribute. Attributes are nothing but the additional information about the tag. Okay, so title is optional, depends upon you whether you want to give a tooltip effect. Then you can see target as blank. So if I will click on this Google, it will open google.com on a blank web page. Okay, so if net is available, you can see the output. So that is nothing but anchor tag we have used to create a external link. So I have given the complete URL of a google.com. I have specified it using the href attribute, which is the main attribute of anchor tag to specify the URL. Target can be blank, and by default it is self. It will open the output in the same window. If you want to open it under the new window, you can specify target as blank. So you can see over here, if I will click on it, it will create a new window. So this is my existing window, and this is the new window which it has created. So that's the use of target is equal to underscore blank. And title, it's just to get a extra tooltip. If I'm moving the cursor on it, I will get an extra tooltip using a title. Okay, so that's the external link we have created. Now just check how to create a internal link. So if I want to create a internal link, I will be again including a anchor tag. First I have just included a content using paragraph tag, go to about page, and then I have just included a anchor tag to create a hyperlink. So for anchor tag, href is a main attribute to specify the URL of a page where you want to navigate if you are clicking on the link. So I want to navigate to about.html page. I have specified the title as about us, and I have given the content between the anchor tag as about us. So you all can see, go to the about page, that is the content I can see in the browser because of the paragraph tag. Then about us is acting as a link because about us I have included under the anchor tag. Anchor tag is having very important attribute, that is href. So if I will specify a URL of a page, that will get opened when the tag or when that particular link is clicked. So let us check the internal link. Internal link means you can see I can navigate from my page to the other page of my own website. That is the internal link. So if I have about us page, it will navigate me to the about.html page. Right now I don't have any about.html page. If I want to create, I can say a new notepad. I can say HTML tag. Head tag is not compulsory, so I will start with body, closing the body tag. This is a simple structure of a HTML page. Body tag is compulsory, and I will write over here only a paragraph as about us. I will save this page with the name as HTML is not case sensitive, but it is always better to write all the tags in small case. Save as and give the name as about.html all files. So I have given the name as about.html all files. I will be selecting save. So this is how I have created a simple page. So now I have one.html page where I have my all links, and I have about.html page where I have a simple about us content. Okay, let us check the output now. So I'm going to the output page, clicking on the about us. So all of you can see it is navigating me to about us page in the same window because I have not included a target as blank. By default target is self. That means I have to go back and I have to see the previous output. Whenever I am clicking on Google, it is opening the output on the new, or you can say on the blank web page. And whenever I am clicking on the about, it is opening the output under the same window. So that's the use of target attribute. By default, target will be self. It will open the output under the same window. If I will say target as blank, it will open the output under the new window. So that's how you can write the internal link, anchor tag, with the href attribute, and the value will be the URL of the page which is present in your same folder. Okay, so you can see in the download folder only I have my one.html page and I have about.html page. Whenever you are creating a web page, always check the type of a page. If it is HTML page, type will be HTML file. If it is a normal text document, the type will be text. So if you will create a normal text document, you cannot see the output under the browser. Okay, whatever is typed, that only will be the output. So let's come back to our HTML page. Now the third link which I have created, that is a link which will navigate me to the same page with a different section. So all of you just see the output first so that you will be having better idea. Google.com, that's the external link I have created. About us, that's an internal link I have created. And you can see if I'm clicking on the contact, it will jump me to the contact section. So within the same page, if I want to jump anywhere, I can click on the contact and you can see I'm just jumping from the top of the page to the bottom of the page to the contact section. So that is what is possible using again a anchor tag. So over here you can see the third type of anchor tag I have created where I'm jumping to the same page. So paragraph tag I have included just to give the information I'm jumping to the contact section. You can see a anchor tag with a href attribute which is the important attribute, and I have specified the value instead of a URL. I have specified the value over here as the ID. So I have created one contact ID for one tag and I have specified it using a hash symbol. Hash indicate it is the content present in the same page. Okay, then I have included a title over here. Title is nothing but the tooltip that you want to display whenever you are moving the mouse on that particular link. So you can see the title is present, contact section. Then I have included a contact, that is the content, and then closing a anchor tag. So you can see a simple anchor tag I have included. Only the main thing over here is the href value. In the href, instead of URL, I have specified the ID of a tag. So whenever I will be clicking on that particular tag, it will navigate me to that ID which I have specified under the href section. So that's the first paragraph I have created using an anchor tag. Next you can see I don't have much content, so I have just specified BR tag so that there will be some space effect. BR is to include a line break. BR stands for break. So you can see number of lines, blank lines are present. That is because of the BR tag. So if you have a large amount of content, you can include it over here. I don't have right now, so I have just included BR tag. Just to give an idea, there is a lot of content and at the end I'm having a contact section. Okay, and then the contact section I have created. So for contact section I have included a h2 tag. H2 is one of the heading tag with the help of which you can give a heading information. There are different heading tags like h1 to h6. So I have used a h2 tag and I have given one important attribute for that heading tag as ID. ID is basically a tag attribute present for every tag which will give a identification for that particular tag. So for H2 I have given an identification as contact. For example, all students are having a ID so that we can identify that student. Similarly, every tag is having an ID attribute so that we can identify the tag. It is important for an anchor tag to have a ID as a value so that we can navigate to the same section. So that's the reason we have created a ID attribute over here for the h2 tag. So first we have created an anchor tag. We have given href is equal to hash contact. So that is the ID where we want to navigate. And next we have created a h2 tag where we want to navigate because I have given ID over here as contact. So whenever I will be clicking on the contact link, it will check whether the contact ID is present in my page. If it is present, it will navigate me to that particular ID. So you can see we have a contact ID, so it will navigate me to this particular section. So over here, whenever you want to jump within your web page, you should remember your anchor tag should be with the href attribute with a value as a id preceded with a hash symbol, and there has to be one tag with the id as a attribute. So you can see the output. If I will be clicking on contact, this clickable area I have created using anchor tag where href value is I have specified as contact. So you can see contact section is coming as a tooltip, that is because of the title attribute, and if I will click on it, it will navigate me to the contact section because for this heading tag I had given the id as contact. It is navigating me to the contact section. So that's about the hyperlink. Whenever you want to create a hyperlink, you can create it using a anchor tag. An anchor tag is having three important attributes like href to specify the URL of a page where you want to navigate. Target, by default target is self. The output you can see in the same window. You can specify the target as underscore blank so that you can see the output under the new window. Then you can have a title attribute, that is to specify the tooltip for the content. So these are the three attributes: href, target, and title. And you can create three simple type of links using a anchor tag. One can be an external link which is navigating to the external web page. One can be the internal link. You can navigate to the page which is present in your same folder where you have saved your current page, and using anchor tag you can jump within the page. So that's the use of anchor tag, and this is how you can create a web page using hyperlink. So thank you all. If you like the video, click on like button, and if you want to watch such type of more videos, you can subscribe to the channel.